Aloha, I'm Dr. Catherine Taketa-Wong. At today's event, I'm going to talk with you about setting a solid foundation of health for the year ahead of us. My mission is to heal the sick, not just to give them pills to take for the rest of their lives. As a naturopathic doctor, I can write prescriptions for drugs, but I'd rather write them for herbs and healing foods. As a Chinese medicine expert, I can employ a whole different approach when it comes to herbs and also healing foods that complements our Western system. And as a healer, my passion is to educate and empower as many people as I possibly can about how to become healthier and happier. Healthier people, happier world. My specialty is the medical treatment of autism, ADHD, and other special needs, and I also treat some of the toughest adult conditions. Our other two doctors specialize in women's health, autoimmune diseases, weight loss, and other complex conditions. So we don't take new patients without a no-charge phone consultation first to make sure there is a good fit. Contact information is on our Facebook page, so please feel free to reach out to us if you would like to talk with us personally about any health concerns that you have. Embedded in our practice is one of the secrets of setting a solid foundation of health. Determine what you can do and what you're willing to do about setting a daily practice for yourself or for your child. It's what we do every day that adds up, setting our direction and taking us to the results we want. Over the past 50 years, an incredibly tiny amount of time, our world has become quite toxic. Prior to that, a community or even a city might have heavy industry that pollutes the air and water. Today, plastic, a highly toxic material, is literally everywhere in almost everything. In fact, microscopic bits of plastic have been found in the blood of newborn babies. Our food supply is loaded with chemicals put into the soil, on and in the crops, in food manufacturing and packaging, and so on. Here on Oahu, a portion of our water was polluted by the Navy's misuse of fuels, and recently we learned it is still going on. If you have a sinus condition you can't shake, a rash that won't go away, ongoing digestive problems, fatigue, or others, to name a few, your health could be undermined by an overload of toxins. I've seen countless patients who follow our medical protocols that we know work, and yet we see that sometimes they haven't seen the improvement that we know that they should see. So nearly every time when we've dug a little bit deeper, we have discovered that they have high levels of toxins. When that's the case, the first priority is to get those toxins out of the body. If we don't, it will be difficult, if not impossible, for the body to repair itself, even with significant, for the body to be able to repair itself, even with significant improvement in what you feed your body or diligent exercise or the best herbs and supplements. If you're struggling with health problems, one place to start is a laboratory test to determine what types of toxins you could have and the amount of them. That's something you can do if you're willing to make it happen. Many conventional doctors don't see things this way and often are not trained on the effects of how toxins can be affecting our body. They also will not be familiar oftentimes with the effect of toxins and how it can impact many chronic medical conditions. So with looking at these things, we often need to look at a holistic approach, looking at the different types of things that are happening in the person's history and what tests are most important to figure out what could be going on with you. Many naturopathic physicians and holistic physicians will typically offer these types of tests. So you can start by contacting us or with a simple online search or a phone call. Now be sure to avoid over-the-counter detox regimens. Some of them actually could be dangerous for people with certain medical conditions. It's important to work with a doctor who uses certified labs and who does thorough testing before determining the need for detox that the individual requires and that is going to be safe for your individual condition. One word of advice: to remove toxins, we may need to heal the gut first so that the body can absorb the medications that are used for detoxification. The types of food and the balance between raw and cooked dishes and the natural medicines will be different than the protocol for detoxing. I find that people do call and talk with me after viewing a video or two or visiting our website, and some do become patients. If you like, you can schedule a no-charge phone consultation with me. All of the contact information is on our Facebook page. I also encourage you to visit the online supplement store I founded as a fundraiser for special needs children. All of the vitamins, herbs, and supplements are tested for purity by independent labs. There is a 20% discount, and our store is the only one where proceeds go towards helping special needs families with the cost of their child's treatment. Site at drtaketa-wong.com. That's drtaketa-wong.com. Let's assume now, getting back to our discussion about toxins, that the toxins are at acceptable levels. What else helps us set a good foundation for good health? The immune system is high up on that list. The immune system is actually an interconnected biological network. It includes many different types of cells, like white blood cells, organs, and tissues of the lymph system, such as the thymus, spleen, tonsils, lymph nodes, lymph vessels, and bone marrow. It's a common misconception that the immune system goes to war with every single foreign organism. That's just not how it works. If it did, the body would soon deplete itself and wind up in a downward spiral of exhaustion and ultimately death. Instead, the job of the immune system is to take stock, monitor, assess, and evaluate potential threats. In fact, our immune system is able to coexist with the millions of microbes we share our bodies with. But if an invader is deemed a threat, the immune system has a specific function: destroy the threat while doing as little collateral damage as possible. It's important to remember that there is no one magic pill to just boost your immune system. It doesn't work like that. The ongoing focus should be on making sure our immune system doesn't lose its natural balance. Our health and well-being depends on keeping the immune system in balance, neither underperforming or overreacting. How? Our key to the immune system is a simple one. Simple, but not always easy to do. Your immune system needs sleep. Why? In order to make repairs to cells all throughout your body, including your organs, you need to have adequate sleep. Going back to where we started, it's your organs, your kidneys, liver, lungs, that must process and eliminate toxins. Another key for your immune system is the food and liquids we feed our body. That's true not only for the immune system, but your entire body. If you're currently eating fast food, highly processed packaged food products, sugary cereals and snacks, sodas, beer, fruit juice, your foundation, including the immune system, will have cracks in it. That could be disastrous if you think about trying to build a building on top of a foundation with cracks on it. Anyone who has a background in construction will know that you're setting yourself up for failure, and that very likely that building is going to have problems because the foundation has cracks. So looking at what we need to do to build a strong foundation, let's talk about our food habits. If we approach our food habits as something we're doing wrong, we make it harder to improve. No one likes to be in the wrong. Instead, set a goal for what you want to do. Establishing a solid foundation of health is an ongoing lifetime process. Do you want to move with less restriction and tightness? Climb stairs without being out of breath? Look better in your clothes? Have more energy and less fatigue? Once you know what you want to achieve, figuring out how to get there is a lot easier, and improving on your choices becomes a motivator instead of a burden. Specific, measurable, realistic health goals are an important way to stay motivated and feel good about your progress. Have no more than 3 goals at a time and keep them as simple as possible. Take my supplements on time every day this week. Check. Climb 1 flight of stairs 3 times. Check. Replace 5 canned sodas with seltzer water and lemon. Check. Replace fast food lunch with home lunch 2 times this week. Check. Be sure to congratulate yourself when the week is done. It builds momentum and it feels good. Then set your goals for the next week. The bathroom mirror and the refrigerator are 2 of the favorite places for many people. Having goals visible keeps your attention on them. If others can see them, ask for their support. Once you start achieving the state of health that you really want, it gets easier and easier to keep going. I trust our discussion about setting a foundation of health has been useful for you. You're welcome to talk with me personally about any health concerns that you may have so that you too can feel empowered with your health. All of the contact information is on our Facebook page. Please remember to visit our online supplement store, which is on our website at drtaketa-wong.com. Our prices are very competitive and proceeds go to helping children with special needs with their medical treatment. A link is in the post with this video. Mahalo, Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you again in 2 weeks. Aloha.